I can feel the vibe, hustle on the ride.
Even in
Soley, hey.
Nobody better than this. Come on, it's Soley, man.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Jump Out the Porch. It's your one and only guy, Ruck Double I. I'm your host for this, man. We got one of the few founding fathers of some real fashion in here, man. You know, starting their own wave, doing their own thing, straight from the bottom up. And you know he's straight out of North Carolina. My nigga, Bam Soley, in the building.
Wow, so.
My guy, man.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yes, sir. How you been, man? What's the life been for you?
Man, busy, dog. Mad business deal, breaking down barriers, you know what I'm saying? Connecting with, like, real companies, real investors, talking, like, getting my foot through that door that wasn't provided in the beginning. So it's just real. It's been slow, but it's God pace. You know what I'm saying? It's
all your boss.
Yeah,
you definitely
chess.
leveling up.
It's always chess, not
It's
chess.
chess. There you go. Ain't
Always.
checkers, man.
Always.
Ain't
Always.
checkers. So you getting into your business deals now, really working to get out of more so, you know what I'm saying, North Carolina, but you trying to get it all over.
Yeah, man, it's like, man, a lot of brands I see, especially like out of Raleigh, they focus on like the consumers in Raleigh. Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? But like with me, if you go to school and you know what I'm saying, you meeting all these different people from different walks of life, they're from different areas around North Carolina. Some people are out of state, some people across the country, you know what I'm saying? Those are the people you actually want to target. So when they go back home, they can spread it, and then they people can spread it, and they gonna go back to their college and they gonna spread it. You know what I'm saying? So word of mouth is the best marketing you can get. Ain't nothing better. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely how you been moving though. I seen it from the ground up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Straight out of Winston.
Straight out, like, yeah, for sure.
You feel me? So tell me about that though. Like where it all started for you, man, the idea and everything.
The idea, honestly, man. It started with a wristband. Yeah. It all started with the wristband.
I'm repping.
You know what I'm saying? So like this is like 2015. I'm in high school. It's like coming up my senior year of high school, right? And I'm thinking like, what can I do to get everybody, you know what I'm saying, together on something, just a little movement. I'm like, I'm gonna do a wristband. Everybody wear a wristband.
Yeah.
A wristband, a little silicone wristband. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking like, well, what can I do? What can I put on it? What kind of positive message I can put on it? So I'm putting stuff together, and I was real into sneakers. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. You remember like 2012 to 2015 in Raleigh, like that sneaker era.
That's when Yeezys dropped.
Yeezys, Big Bangs, the extraterrestrial pack, all that. You know what I'm saying? It was something that we all could connect to. I might not even have known you, but if you had on like some bronze from back in the day, I'd be like, oh, okay, he cool. Yeah. He all right. You know what I'm saying? Or you go hoot somewhere and you see your man got on the you know what I'm saying, pure platinum 10s or something, you be like, oh, okay, he probably can bump. We can connect.
Connection.
Yeah, it's a connect. It's all about a connect. So that's where the whole Soley thing came from, just really the Soley of shoe is standing firm on what you believe in, as long as it's a representation of yourself. So like, for me, my Soley might be, I like to grind, I like to hustle. Yours might be, I like to hoop, I like to do podcasts. Somebody else might be, I like to dance. I done had letters and letters from different people, police officers, DAs, all of my clientele list, people from Germany, Europe, Canada, Charlotte, you know what I'm saying, different parts of Raleigh, Gardens, telling me like, oh, your brand inspired me to do this. This is how I represent it, da-da-da-da. Everybody put their own flip on it. So I think it's real dope how people can put their own spin on it, and just like sneakers, how people can lace them up with their own style. Yeah. Lace swap, you know what I'm saying? Some people rock it with sweat, some people rock it with jeans, so it all connects just back into having that mental connection. And, you know, it's something like common ground with you and the person that you're looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Said you had some officers hit you up.
Man, I got a couple officers that's on my clientele list, man. I got the DA, Miss Freeman. She's one of my clients, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like pretty much connecting with people. Like when people see, especially like with us being like young black men in America, the odds already stacked against us. So it's like we got to work 2 times harder when we're going into these meetings and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they'll see you, they try to support as much as they can, go for the cause as much as they can, but at the end of the day, we got to speak honestly. Right. You know what I'm saying? We got to speak on principles. Like, y'all really might be doing this to help, but then sometimes it's like you might be doing this to save face. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we got to speak honestly.
And that's what's been really going on in the world today, really with the police and all of that. Like, talk to me about how you feel about that. More so them saving face. I don't need to really get all into it. You feel me? I don't want to mess up image or anything like that?
Nah, for sure, man. It's not even like we're messing up the image. Cause like I said, like I stand on principles. You know what I'm saying? That's all we was always taught. Me and my brothers always taught. Like you stand on your principles. What's going on dealing with the racial inequality, racial adjustments, the police brutality and stuff is all terrible. You know what I'm saying? But this is stuff that's been going on forever. You know what I'm saying? Hundreds and hundreds of years.
They just now seen
it. That's what I'm saying. The only thing difference is now it's televised.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If
Got it
social
on.
media was going on during slavery, it would be a whole different.
Right.
The world, the standard of living would be different. Respect would be different. The way people walk and talk.
That's kind of how I feel about it too. Like I just feel like now it's more so like it's being broadcast. So now you just trying to save your image more so than just really seeing what's right and what's wrong. Like you know what I'm saying? Like with a lot of things like that, it's hard for me to, you know what I'm saying, accept you kneeling or you doing this and that. Because tomorrow, like I'm seeing today, y'all was kneeling yesterday. Today, y'all still doing the same thing. You know, but you know, that's just my take on it. That's just how I feel. I just feel like it's, you know what I'm saying. I just feel like it's wrong in a way that your mental is wrong.
It's shaky.
Yeah.
And it's terrible. That's why I'm telling people, like, people come to me and it was like, I want you to make a shirt that said like, we cuss up here?
Yeah, go ahead.
They was DMing me, you know what I'm saying, in my page, my business page, like, we need a shirt that say like, fuck you pigs, or fuck the cops, or white people,
like
you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, and I had to respond in a way where it'd be like, that's not what I'm about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's not even about that. Because it's like, I care about everybody. Right. I got black customers, I got Indian customers, I got white customers, Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? People from Europe, people from France, you know what I'm saying? I care about everybody. I'm a culture brand, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's not really to me about saying like, oh, fuck the cops. You know, the cops ain't it, man. It's some good cops out there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's some good cops out there. It's some good judges out there. It's some good attorneys out there, and it's just like it's some bad ones out there. You know what I'm saying? But it's good people out there.
Right.
Just like you gonna come across bad people.
Good white people, bad white people.
Good black
good
people.
Black people, bad black people.
You know what I'm saying? It's slavery in Libya right now.
Yeah.
It ain't nobody. That ain't the issue though. You know what I'm saying? But that's a real issue.
That's a real issue.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you can't. I feel like it'll be wrong of me to make shirts like that. To stand up for the rights and what's going on, I'm 100% for it, but I'm neutral. Right. You know what I'm saying? What I'm not gonna do is put my image at risk of something that's like derogatory like that. Right. When I could just tell you like, no, I'm with the movement of equality, because I'm with the movement of equality and everybody give a fair chance. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with the whole blacks need to run everything, black power.
No, yeah. Equal is equal, bro. Right
equal,
is right, wrong is wrong. It's simple, bro.
That's what I was taught. Right is right, wrong is wrong. That's what I was taught. That's what I was taught to stand on. If you treat me right, I'm gonna treat you right. If you treat me wrong, I got, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna be. That's all it is. But to DM me and be like, you should want to make shirts that say this. They've been oppressing you and. No, bro.
It ain't about
no,
that.
Bro. It's
you
not even
add
about
fuel
that.
to the fire.
You missing the whole message. You know what I'm saying? The peaceful protest, the time for peaceful protest, is it out the window? It may be, but I know me going into DTLR and stealing 15 sweatsuits don't got nothing to do with the cause.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or going into black-owned businesses, not even knowing they black-owned and tearing their stuff up. That's not a part of the cause. That's not a part of the cause. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for, like, is injustice been going on? For sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that. Like I say, equality, I'm with that. Do we not get a fair shake at all? When I walk into these business meetings, they already thinking they 10 steps ahead of me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And when I walk into them, I already let it off the rail. I'm nobody's token nigga. I'm not your nigga dude that's gonna be like, all right, he speak for the people to us, so he gonna speak for us. When I walk in these meetings, I don't walk in there suited and booted. I walk in there in straight Soley gear. You know what I'm saying? Because my only message when I go into business meetings, whether it be round table or whether it be on somebody's porch, I rather you love me for who I am. Right. You know what I'm saying? Versus you love me for who I'm not.
Faking it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you
I'm coming in here with a suit on talking about street gear for.
What I look like.
Right.
That don't even look right. You know what I'm saying? When you see Pharrell and all them doing interviews, they not in suits. They're not doing that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like you got to be yourself at the end of the day. If you can't accept me for being myself, then we probably don't even need to be in business together.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really how I feel, because when I'm doing business moves, I'm not speaking on numbers and stuff. Cause I'm gonna make sure I'm secure regardless of what's going on, but I need to feel the vibe. Like if if the energy is there, and I feel like what's in your interest is in best in my interest, then we good. But if I feel like you trying to get over on me, I'ma know.
Right.
I'ma know, because it's always gonna be that unspoken. It's gonna be that elephant in the room every time I walk in. This is a black kid know about business.
Young
coming
black
in,
kid.
you know what I'm saying? He coming in here, we 50, 60 years old. You know what I'm saying? What he gonna tell us? Yeah. And then when you start speaking, they figure out like you're not illiterate. You know what I'm saying? You actually know what you're talking about, and we gotta really meet on my terms, because y'all was the one. Exactly. Y'all was the ones that seek me out and asked me to come here. I'm good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's never that issue. But just to swing it back around, dealing with like the white on black and black on white. Another thing I really don't like is like some of our black people, you know what I'm saying, they'll be real heavy on this when this happens, and then they'll let it fade.
Give a couple of weeks.
I'm built like, yo, if I'm pro Black Lives Matter, I need to sleep, eat, rep that. Yeah. I don't want to just do it when the cause is going on.
You gotta stand on it.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you pro Black Lives Matter, you need to think about everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? If you pro Black Lives Matter, you gotta think about it. This niggas on Brad Street right now selling crack. Yeah. Not the white people. Yep. But the black people.
The black people.
That's just as
what you doing.
That's just as bad. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That niggas don't think about that. Like, your man is the plug for Zans. Niggas is ODing out here. At the end of the day, if we gonna full circle the cause, we need to hit it on every aspect. Not just like when something happened bad to a black person. Not to saying it's not right, because it's something happened bad to a black person every day. We can always be racially profiled. But I'm saying though, when y'all start, well, not y'all, but like just when people in general start coming to like the black-owned businesses, we're not the voices that's going to be like, we're going to speak for everything that y'all doing. That's not what we're here for. We're here to speak for the cause and make sure it's positivity behind it so we can send a message. We're not here to, all right, y'all go mess up these white corporations so y'all can come back and give us money. Right. That's not what we're here for.
You ain't gonna never get nothing out of that, man.
That ain't what we're here for, man. That's not the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's not even the way. Some of these black-owned businesses don't even really be black-owned, man. Some of these black-owned businesses got bought. You know what I'm saying? They just token niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even know that. That come from learning what your terms is and what your morals is and standing on life. You know what I'm saying? If you know what you in your business for, you don't need no white person to tell you like, oh, I can make this happen, I can make it. No, that's what you got the culture for. You know what I'm saying? I rely heavily on the culture. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't even feel right in a suit sometimes. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I really wanted to get into. You say you rely on the culture more than anything.
For sure.
So it's definitely like, you know, you started out at Winston. That's definitely a cultural aspect, cultural school. You know, just talk about the love you got from there and just like how they elevated you in a way, or you know what I'm saying, just, you know.
Man, Winston. Look, so it was sophomore year. This was when I first, like, I've been doing my brand, but I really started, like, at first I wasn't doing it for the right reasons. I was just doing it, like, popularity, get money, you know what I'm saying, when that void wasn't filled, you know what I'm saying, because it was being built on something that was fake. It was being built on something that I was envying from others. It wasn't popping off like I wanted it to, so I had to reevaluate myself. I had to start reading and learning.
Real, though.
You know what I'm saying? So once I started reading and learning, I had probably like 60, 70 wristbands one day. I'm on the yard. Everybody outside this spring semester, 2018. I got a petition going around. Yo, you sign my petition, you say you're going to support my brand, and get a wristband. I had passed them all out. So now the buzz is starting to kick in. You know what I'm saying? Over the summer, it still wasn't doing like I wanted to, so I'm like, man, you know what, forget this. Like, I'm about to figure out how to use this degree. I'm done with it. I'm done with clothing. I'm done with it. I don't even want to see it. Like, right? I don't even want to see it. I'm done with it. It don't mean nothing to me no more. So then, fall semester, I come in. This is my last go around with it. I figure out how to start embroidering, right? I embroidered my first 4 sweatshirts. I went to Walmart, got sweatshirts, figure out how to, you know what I'm saying, get around to embroidery. And I just, I seen a Kodak. Kodak was doing a ukulele rap with somebody when he was rapping some kind of freestyle. And he had a sniper game.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about,
yeah. And I was like, man, that's dope.
Yeah,
I like how
simple,
that,
though.
yeah, simple.
Simple.
I was like, that's dope. I like how that look. I wonder what some Soley would look like that. So I figured it out, you know what I'm saying? I always been resourceful, knowing how to use my resources, and I got around to it where I had to learn how to stitch. So then once I put it on and I got on camp with it, people was just like, "Oh, that's dope."
That's dope.
Like, what it mean? Like,
I seen it.
put the meaning behind it. So then it started like, that's when it started going, getting a little buzz. You know what I'm saying? And Raleigh always had the buzz, but on camp it started to get a little bit more known. Spring semester come around. Then it's when it's like, all right, yo, this the dude that made the hoodies. Like it wasn't just like, yo, I'm gonna cop a hoodie to support Bam. Now it's like, oh, you got a Soley hoodie on. Just like if somebody would be like, yo, you got a Polo hoodie on,
right?
Or you got a Nike hoodie on,
right.
Nike sweatsuit. Now it's like, oh no, that's a Soley hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Now people know my brand before they know me. At this point, they're like, you do the Soley, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm Bam. Like, oh hey Bam, how you doing?
Right.
Like, from everywhere, getting it from everywhere,
That's
getting love. So it's real, it's mad love. You know what I'm saying? So then, this is April when Ram Fest come around. I do this is my first ever pop up I did. I've been on business for almost 5 years now.
So
first ever pop up I did, right on the Breezeway with Trails, DP, and all that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Sold out like probably like
that thing sold out hot, boy. I'm trying
30,
to tell you, that thing sold out.
35. You know what I'm saying?
Sold.
As I'm setting it up, they're buying it. As I'm setting it, I'm out there with shorts, t-shirts.
So it's a touch the table.
Everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's hot. So I'm like, man, these people really showing me love. I gotta show love back. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why every time I make sure like I'm doing interviews, anything, I always shout out Winston. Or like whenever I post, you see like I always shout out Winston, because it's like without Winston, my brand wouldn't have been able to get through that threshold that it's at now. Winston was able to take me to heights that I ain't even been able to return from yet. You know what I'm saying? So I will never. If people know me, if you know me, like if I take the time, because people always be like, I don't talk to a lot of people, which I don't, but if you know me, like if we connect, and I feel like you're a real person, you know you can get my ear, because I talk to you, and people will tell you like, nah, I'll show love. Like, I'll stop and talk. You got an idea, like run it by me. Let me see what I can do. I might not get back to you today. I'll get back to you tomorrow. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, Winston always showed love. So it's just like, from Breezeway pop-ups to retweets to likes to recommending my brand. Some people be talking to me like, yo, such and such recommended me to you to make this happen. You know, dealing with the basketball team, Cleo be like, yo, I need, what you think about this?
Right,
like,
yeah, that's what
run this by me. You know what I'm saying? So just
basketball gear and all of that.
Yeah, doing all that, man. It's always been dope. Expansion is a goal. You know what I'm saying? A good businessman, this is what I say, man, all the time. A good businessman never only has his hand in one pot.
Of course not.
So, because if you got multiple pots on the stove, but one of them get hot, you can cool your hand off in another. That one get hot, you can go to your other. That one get hot, you can go to your other.
You different income.
Got to. Multiple sources of income always be the way. You can't never rely on just one income, because if you only rely on one income, somebody got something over your head.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Every time, all the time.
You don't never want that to happen.
All the time.
Nah.
Yeah, like talking about more into that, and you being from Raleigh, getting more of your love from Winston in a economic standpoint, you know, with your brand, and that. Talk about how it was flashing back growing up in Raleigh, growing up in North Carolina, because I got, you know what I'm saying, my show is really based off of Carolina products. Yeah. Coming out of Carolina, you know, just making something out of themselves and just showing recognition, just like you said. A lot of people know Soley. Don't a lot of people know Bam, you feel me? Yeah. So this is what I got you up here for. This is what I got a lot of guys coming up here for, to really express, you know what I'm saying, who they are. So just tell me about who you are growing up in Carolina, you know, just talk about that. Man,
so growing up in Carolina, everybody instantly, if you're a hooper, if you're a rapper, singer, Carolina, we got a chip on our shoulder, off the rip.
How many times I said that?
Off the rip. If you're from Carolina, it's like when you grow up, you gotta do something. Yeah. Especially if you're from Raleigh. If you're from the South, because we just got so many people who thought we was they gonna be something, and they return. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, another one. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, growing up with me, man, like I always grew up with a chip on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? I never was like a serious hooper. I was just one of the kids who could hoop, but I kept it like under me to keep me out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you can't come on, cut the count. All right, cut the count. We know what it is. We know what it is on the floor. We know what it is on the floor. Probably like top 100. I'm probably like top 100 around. I ain't gonna count. But nah, seriously, man, just to keep yourself out of trouble and stuff. It was nothing never better than going to them gyms 9, 10 o'clock Saturday morning. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in Raleigh hooping and stuff, and then you got to take that. And you gotta also think about like the high schools that's around here. You know, you got Broughton, you got Enloe, you got Southeast, Garner. That's really, and Garner not in Raleigh, but we still consider that. You know what I'm saying? But when you talking about Raleigh schools on the south, you talking about Southeast, Broughton, you talking about Enloe. These schools were the pillars of our community, our age group. These schools was the pillars because, you know what I'm saying, you got like you, DT, not D, DT, Webb, BA, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of guys, man.
All the guys, you go to Enloe, you got the people over there hooping. You come to the east, you got Will and all them hooping. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you seeing all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all over us, so we seeing y'all, and y'all seeing the people before y'all build, and everybody building. So it's just like, all right, man.
You gotta do something.
You gotta do something. You gotta do something to separate yourself, cause everybody in Raleigh gonna hoop. That's one thing. Cool. Gotta do something to separate yourself. Everybody in Raleigh like fashion. Cool. Gotta do something to separate yourself. Everybody in Raleigh want to do something to separate themselves, and we all got that hustle spirit in us to be like, yo, I need to make it up out of here. Does anybody know anything about the South? Ain't too much here.
Right.
Ain't really too many gyms open. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple on, but the hours are trash. You know what I'm saying? The support from, you know what I'm saying, RPD ain't all that. You know what I'm saying? And then like you gotta think about the communities. They're low end, they're impoverished. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff is just not going out how you want to. The gang banging wave came through and hit tremendously hard.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
It done calmed down a whole lot.
Yeah, because like from 2012 to 15, you
couldn't even walk around.
Ain't really too many
being,
places you could
me?
just walk around.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just be like, I can chill here.
Nah.
And that wasn't the case.
Be with somebody.
Be with somebody. So it's saying growing up through that, man, it's just like it built me. You know what I'm saying? It helped me. Those trials and tribulations molded me into the person I am. So it's just like
it found a way.
Exactly. It made me feel like, man, I don't want to be one of them people who we used to laugh at when we was coming out of high school. Once I get out of high school, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be one of them people like, he ain't doing that. Nah, he was a bust. He was a bozo. He's a lame. He
was.
Yeah, you don't want to be that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what always kept me thriving. Like, nah, we're not gonna be like that. Nah, we're gonna get it together. Nah, we're gonna focus. We really gonna tap into ourselves. We're gonna start reading. We're gonna start studying. We're gonna make it like hard for them to put us in that trap.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up in Southgate. We grew up in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? My brother from Halifax. He grew up in Halifax. So with Halifax and Southgate together, we all on the South. You know what I'm saying? My other brother, he from Raleigh North. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So it's just like
Boys Club and all that.
Yeah. So it's like odds is already stacked against us. And when we was young, we was already wild. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be shit. They gonna be bad. They gonna be gangbangers. They gonna da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? But to change that narrative and you come into yourself and you really figure out what's what is always so much sweeter.
That's the most beautiful thing, though. To see that young boy who was gang banging and running the streets and doing all this bad, man, to see him turn into something that's doing something successful, man, you already stacked them out. They done, you know what I'm saying? He probably done been locked up and everything, you know? To come out and to do something for himself, for his family, for his people, for his community. Man, that's something special. You can't, man. Everybody not doing that. That's something special. How many young black dudes you know that actually run away from the gangs? Run away from selling dope. It's easy. Anybody can sell dope. Yeah. Anybody can gang bang. It's easy. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? But how many old drug dealers you know? Right. How many old gang bangers you know that really got something, that made something out of themselves? What I look like being 40-year-old still on the block with people that's 18. Exactly. That's not the way. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I never wanted that to be my narrative. I always knew like I had to do something different. I had to do something special. You know what I'm saying? I had to do something where I can like come back and give back to the community. Even if it's not just Southgate. I care about the South as a whole. If you're from the South, you know if you're from the South and we see you somewhere else, it's like, oh, what's good? From the crib, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? It's something else. That's one thing I can't say about Raleigh. Like, it's a lot of hate in the city. I'm not gonna lie. No, yeah. It's a tremendous amount of hate in the city. But one thing I can say, like, once you go somewhere and you away from the city and you do see somebody that's from the South, it's always it's a connection there that's just like, all right, I know if anything do happen, I know I'm good when I'm with him or her. I feel like the hate always come before the success, though. For sure. I feel like people gotta hate to see, you know what I'm saying, to see if you gonna push through that. See if you push through the hate to continue doing what you do. Then it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying, he really doing, let me see how I can do it. Yeah. Now you don't flip from hating, now you wanna do what I do. Yeah. Or now you wanna, you know what I'm saying, get your own thing, which is cool, like I respect that, you know what I'm saying, but we gotta cancel out the hate part in general to just be like, good shit, you know what I'm saying? That's sure. You know what I'm saying? That's always how I've been installed. It's just like I cancel that. I deliberately cancel that hate. You know what I'm saying? He doing good. find your way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's all that means, is find your way.
For sure.
Show love, get it, you know what I'm saying? Show love to them. Maybe you could talk to them, figure out a way for you, whatever you got in your head.
Yeah.
You know, just reaching out, showing love, and that's really what it's all about. I just feel like that should be the new mindset of young kids nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Cancel the hate, because we don't need that right now. We got hate from every other race in the world. Why I need hate from my own?
That's a fact, man. What I've learned, seriously, man, especially like just like you were saying, like when people find their own way, it's like, so like take what I do for example. I'm in a lane where it's like, even though I'm not high end, I'm in the same lane with Gucci. I'm in the same lane with Nike, Prada. Because at the end of the day, we taking raw materials and putting our brand on it, right? We all in the same lane. We might not be in the same financial balance, the bracket, but we in the same lane. We're taking a product.
It's fashion.
That's fashion, and we selling it to a consumer because they like it, and it's a culture that they trying to build, you know, or they're trying to be a part of. So Raleigh, or not even Raleigh, from the 919 up to 704-252, it's a lot of clothing brands.
Yeah.
It's a lot of clothing brands, but it's not too often that you see other clothing brands supporting other clothing brands. Why? Because people not in it for the right reasons.
Right.
I support everybody.
Right.
If you got something dope and the quality is there, I'm gonna support. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it is. I know what it feel like not to have support. Even if I don't cop nothing, or if you don't got nothing for me to cop, I give you some knowledge.
Yeah.
I can tell you what areas that I messed up in, that I improved. That if you're not even there yet, or you ain't even stumbled over that step yet, let me tell you how to jump over that step, so you don't even gotta worry about stumbling.
There you go.
But the thing is, people see it as we want 100% of the market share. We want all of it.
It's possible.
It's impossible to have 100. Gucci don't even got 100% of the market share. Nike don't got 100% of the market share. Adidas don't got 100%. Billionaire Boys Club.
I guarantee you, if they all put out the same white T-shirt, they all gonna sell it.
They all gonna sell it.
Everybody.
They can all them brands can put out a white T-shirt with a black logo on it, and they'll all sell.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? So what? And that's the thing about these companies, man. That's why a lot of these companies, if you get to studying, they be brother sister companies. You know what I'm saying? Like Champs, Foot Locker, it's a brother sister company. Not people not knowingly that they like, man, ain't nothing in here. I'm gonna go in Champs. It's the same store. They just say Champs. They owned by the same people.
Okay.
The exact same people. You know what I'm saying? They owned by the exact same people. Whenever you see a Foot Locker, usually it's a Champs right across from it. Why?
Somewhere around.
So they can build a competition. But where the competition, where the money going? The money going to the same pot. Same pot. You get what I'm saying?
I feel it.
The money going to the same pot.
Yeah, okay.
Like we sell the same thing, but we gonna post it and we're gonna broadcast it a little bit different than y'all do. But what they not knowing is we thinking they make us think like, we going against each other. Like, I don't go to Champs, I go to Foot Locker. It's the same stuff. It's the same stuff. They don't care which one you go to, because the money gonna go to the same person. It's the same thing with these clothing brands. We could all have that same kind of mentality, man. Like, if I don't got this, I'm gonna send you to my brother over here.
Right.
So we gonna get the money in his pocket.
That's
Ultimately, what it does is keep the dollar black.
Keep the dollar black.
You know what I'm saying? The community, now you got the money rotating in the community.
That's why I got you up.
You know what I'm saying? But people don't be thinking like that. They're like, I ain't got it, so just wait. I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah. You gonna break your back making something that you don't even do. You over here making jumpsuits, now you want to try to make socks when your mans make socks.
And you could have put them on. That's why I be telling people, like, people always like, and I ain't trying to big up my, you know what I'm saying, my player or anything like that, because that ain't what I am, but it be shorties, you know what I'm saying? Shorties will always be like, oh, you got the clout, like, you got the juice, you da-da-da-da-da. Like I said, if you know me, you know I don't even talk about that.
Style,
I don't care about, man, bruh, I don't care about no clout. I be in my room.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? I like putting people on. I like telling people, like, this how you can get money. Like, I'm on camp, like, I got little dudes, well, not even little dudes. I call them little dudes, but I'm saying these 21, 22, 23-year-olds coming to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing them to me, like, you might not do this, but this how you can make some money. You know what I'm saying? Because when people be asking me, like, man, I'm down, bro, I don't know what to do. This, that, and the third. Like, I'm just trying to get on. What you think? What books I read? I'm like, bro, I'm not about to tell you to go read no books. I'm not about to tell you to, you know what I'm saying? Everybody should pray, but I'm not even about to tell you, like, yo, just pray and it's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Go get some money, bro. Go figure out how to put some dollars in your pocket. Do it legal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do it clean. You know what I'm saying? That way you ain't got to worry about looking over your shoulder. You ain't got to worry about no stick up man coming to you because they think you the plug. You know what I'm saying? Go get some money, put it in your pocket for a little bit, let it stack. You'll feel better. I don't care what nobody say.
Let it
you know
stack.
What I'm saying?
That's the key though. You gotta let it stack.
You gotta let it stack. You know what I'm saying? People always tell me like, that money ain't gonna do nothing. Da, 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 da. Man, look, I done been, and I ain't saying I got money, but I done been to the point where it's like, dog, like my homies like, yo, yeah, we about to go to Bojangles. I'm like, I'm gonna eat at the crib.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I done been
$6 saved.
You know what I'm saying? And I done been, yo, I'm about to go to Chili's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done been a bro. I done been a cat that ain't got no money, and I done been a cat that got a little bit of chicken to spend.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always wanting to be that cat that got a little bit of chicken to spend.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it in a way like, oh my God, it's the key to happiness.
But
listen,
you gotta know, bro.
You gotta understand.
Prioritize.
Priorities is important, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling them, like, when I'm putting you on the ways on how to get this money, go get it. It's enough out there for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Your whole thing is it's way too much. You know what I'm saying? They just gave out all them stimulus checks. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no money out there,
There's money out there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling them, like, yo, you gotta figure out how to get some bread in your pocket before you can try to even step into whatever kind of lane you trying to do. Do some research. Get some bread in your pocket, get no coins up, then you attack it with a plan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you really think about it. Be strategic with it. You know what I'm saying? It's checkers. It's not checkers. It's chess.
Facts.
You wanna move in a way where it's like, I'm gonna move right here, knowing that this move is gonna get me 5 steps ahead in a year. You know what I'm saying? That was my whole mindset coming into the game. Cause like I said, I'm about to be done with clothes. I'm trying to figure out what I could do with them. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out like my clothes can speak for my people.
Yeah.
In the sense of like expression. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like Soley don't look no one kind of way. You don't.
Different in ways.
Everybody look different that's in it. I don't got the same kind of customers. You know what I'm saying? I got customers that wear Vans. I got customers that wear J's. I got customers that wear Secrettos. I got customers that they gonna throw it on with heels. I got customers that they might throw the overcoat on and then throw the hoodie on. I got white customers. They might skateboard it up. You know what I'm saying? I got black customers that BMX. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got the hoodie on. It's all teared up because that's the style. Solely don't look no kind of one way. That's the good thing about it. It's a whole lot of different avenues. You know what I'm saying? You wanna create something that can live on beyond his name. You don't want it to just be like, oh, that's just a brand that just, you know what I'm saying, it's about the culture. Came and went. You want to create something where it's like, dang, they make BMX clothing?
Yeah.
Like, nah, he just wore it because
he just wore it like that.
Like, dang, they into skateboarding? Like, nah, that's just what they do. Like, dang, it's on the runway? Like, nah, I just put it on because it was dope enough to put it on the runway.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
hey.
Like, that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Tough.
That's the avenue you want to be in. You want to be in them kind of talks where it's like, you don't even got to be in the room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because your brand will speak for itself. Character is what's being said about you when you're not in the room. You know what I'm saying? That's what character is about. If your brand can uphold that, then you doing everything you need to do. Is it going to be some haters out there? Yeah. Is there some things you going to have trial and error on? Of course. You know what I'm saying? But that's a good thing about the internet and this social media and everything being at our hands. It allows us to handicap the game. You know what I'm saying? Do it how we want to before we figure out it's the wrong way to do it. But we still can advertise. We still can make enough money and monetize our spirit with the blessings that we can put out and, you know what I'm saying, bring back in before we actually really know what we're doing. So you can still get to it. It's just like you got to do a little bit more study. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's always
you gotta
gonna
put
come
the work
around.
in, man. Faith without work is dead.
It's always
You
there.
could always have a vision. You could have a dream. Everything you want, man. If you ain't putting that work in, putting that time in, putting that research in.
Nah, that's the
It
biggest part, the
You feel
research.
me? That research, you feel me?
A lot of people don't like to read, man. I was one of them people, I didn't like to read, man. I was just like, I read now off the simple fact that the businesses that I'm in, trends, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Trends happen every day.
Yeah.
And one thing as a club owner, business owner, clothing owner, if you got your shoe brand, anything, you never want to be a trend.
Right.
A trend is something that happens for a hot moment. You might be the new kid on the block, and then in a year, you're gone.
One hit wonder.
You don't want to be. You remember when Thrasher came out?
Yeah.
Remember how Thrasher was everywhere?
You
Remember at first Thrasher was like, yo, what is this? Like, this junk is crazy.
With the
like
fire flame.
with the fire flame, they had the vans. They was killing it. Zoomies picked it up. They created so much of it that's like, yo, why is you still wearing that? Like, everybody got it.
It's over.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know the word.
Saturated.
Yeah, there you go.
It's oversaturated because it's like, at first it's like, damn, everybody got thrashers, but everybody don't got thrashers because they ain't know where to get it from. Once people figured out, like, Zoomies carried it, it's like, yo, everything was thrasher. Everything was flamed up, and it was done. You know what I'm saying? And it was only one kind of person wearing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, skateboard type.
Yeah. That's all that it was. Just shorties might wear it, but what they do, they put on Vans, little leather pants, biker type skateboarder. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you never want to be. I always use Thrasher. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with Thrasher, but I'm just saying, if we look at it now, if you walk campuses now, if you go through social media now, you probably not going to see a Thrasher shirt.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Inequality was, you know what I'm saying? Like, quality is a big part of when you get into clothing. Like, you don't want to be like, all right, I made this shirt, I'm going to wash it 2 times, and then it start peeling or shrink or anything. Man, that's terrible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst thing you can do as a business owner and be dealing with clothing. Like, quality is what's going to make you last longer than other brands any day of the week. And then, like, pricing. You know what I'm saying? Your price got to match your quality.
Right. Yeah. Can't have no cheap, you know what I'm saying, Walmart brand with some Gucci pricing. You gotta get. People know that too. That's the crazy. People will know versus like a Hanes t-shirt versus like a dang on, you know what I'm saying, like quality t-shirt.
Yeah,
I just feel like after one wash you gonna know.
All day.
After
The colors start to fade, or if anything out of the ordinary just look like, man. Yeah, when you wash my stuff, yo, people are telling me like, bro, I don't wash it like 4 or 5 times, bro.
No, my shorts still intact. I really should have worn them today.
You feel me?
Got my shorts in there.
Yeah, that's when I was still learning how to.
Yeah, that was raw.
You know what I'm saying? Most people don't even know how to put embroidery on that kind of material. You get what I'm saying? So that just lets you know, like, when I be studying materials and stuff, I be like, all right, how it's gonna look when Ruck walk in it. All right, usually Ruck, he dap up with his right hand first, so let me pay attention to the details over here. Let me make sure the stitching over here stretches more. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Or he might hoop in it. He pulling up from the right. Let me make sure when he jam, it can stretch, it breathe with him. Okay. You know what I'm saying? These are stuff that you gotta look into when you start designing clothing and you start designing clothing for people. This is stuff that you gotta pay attention to because people love detail, but they like it to be simple.
I ain't even know that. Yo.
You know what I'm saying? This stuff you gotta learn because it's like you can add small details and stuff, and people be like, you know what I'm saying? I remember I had stitched on ribs before, under the armpit, back shoulder. Like, I didn't even know all that was up there. Like, that junk mad dope. Like, yeah, all that's up there. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing with me, I'm not going to charge you nothing that you're not going to get your money for.
Right.
I ain't never had nobody bring me back no custom piece. You know what I'm saying? I don't even knock on wood when I do that because I know I'm going to do my homework.
Yeah.
I'm going to do stuff up there that you, man, how you know that? Like, how you even know that? How you know that about me? How you know that I did that? Like, how you know? Like, I done did customs for people who played overseas. I'm going back and I'm getting they high scoring numbers from high school, college. You know what I'm saying? I did a hoodie for Shavante Zellis. She used to play for NY Liberty. She playing, I don't know where she at in the WNBA right now. Whatever team, Sue Bird, I think she playing in Seattle right now.
Yeah.
I did it. She hit me through my homeboy Pooley. She hit me through Pool like, yo, it worked crazy. Everybody on the team looking at it is dope. We need it. Like, send me a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending Pool the money, all that. She's like, just freak it. I don't want to put no ceiling on you. And I tore it up. I'm talking about area codes, scoring numbers, draft round, draft pick, colorways, all that. You know what I'm saying? This is just stuff. This is stuff that'll separate your brand from other brands. Yeah. You know, it's easy to take your logo and put it on a shirt.
Right.
I can teach my little brother how to take a piece of vinyl and cut it out and press it on a shirt like we in a mall. Yeah. That's easy to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to create something where it's like, yo, ain't nobody out here doing that. You know what I'm saying? When I started really getting into it, man, I was studying when Ye was with Nike. I was studying, you know what I'm saying, Pharrell. I was studying Dapper Dan. You know what I'm saying? I'm studying Jay. You know what I'm saying? I'm studying all these people who I like want my stuff to appeal for. I'm studying Supreme. I'm studying Bait. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, what I found, what I really liked with Ye when he was with Nike, you never knew when it was gonna drop. It'd be like, remember Kicks on Fire used to be popping? Kicks on Fire would be like, yo, it's dropping April 2012.
Yeah.
That jank might not drop till June 5th or the last day of class at 2 o'clock. And you be like, yo, what do you mean? Y'all said it was going to drop in April.
Gotta keep you on your toes.
And what it, you know what I'm saying? What it did is it created a culture of demand where it's like, Ye cannot drop nothing for 8 months.
But you gonna wait though.
You gonna wait. He can drop. He probably won't drop no Yeezys for 9-10 months. Then he dropped in Red October and they sell out in 3 minutes. Cause he only made 15, 16 pair of them.
Supply and demand.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta create that supply and demand. You know what I'm saying? People love stuff that's rare. People
That's
love
the same thing with rappers and stuff
For
too.
sure.
Like everybody love Kendrick. How many times Kendrick dropped?
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the
How
same
many
thing
times
with Cole.
Cole dropped.
You
Same
know what I'm
thing,
saying?
man.
So it's just like you gotta really learn what your passion is when it comes in. Like if you're gonna dabble in the clothing. I always tell people dabbling in clothing is just like saying I'm about to rap. It's a lot of people that got
Everybody,
clothing lines.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you gotta study what you can put out in the world that can't nobody else do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, anybody can make a t-shirt, put a label on it. Anybody can do that, but it create a piece of clothing that means something. Like when you open it up, you be like, yo, this for me. Like I ain't gotta worry about nobody else getting it. Because it's just for me. That's another thing with my brand. When I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? When I'm doing stuff, if I'm doing like a limited series, whatever that hoodie is, if you get that hoodie and it's green, you the only person in the world with that hoodie.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? I'm just now getting into like dropping series.
Yeah.
And when I drop series, they still limited.
Yeah,
I never double back on nothing. You know what I'm saying?
One, baby.
Like once you get it, that's what it is. Like you'll never see. You might see the same colorway. You'll never see the same. You'll never see like, all right, that's Ruck hoodie. Ruck. I seen somebody with that hoodie on. Nah.
Ain't no way.
Nah, no way. You can't. Ain't no way. Cause I'm telling people, you see somebody with that hoodie on, you come to me.
Right.
Cause that means somebody out here doing something shiesty. Cause I'm not doubling back on nothing.
You know what you're doing.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
Like
what I'm saying?
I'm not doubling back on nothing. That's the thing about my brand. Whether you get it in Raleigh, Winston, North Carolina, yo, you can go to Cali and be like, yo, I know one thing they not gonna have on at the party tonight.
We're also talking about your detail into your clothing and just how every piece of clothing means something to you and that person that you're selling it to, and just really not also when you get that idea, but you know, when did you get that idea to really make everything a one-on-one, you know, just to, you know what I'm saying, sell it to that customer, be that detailed and that oriented into your clothing, into your research to know, you know what I'm saying, this person wants this?
That just started for real with my boy. You remember Addy?
Mm-hmm.
That do the free hugs?
Yeah.
So one day, and Addy was the first person on camp to buy 4 custom suit for me. Junior year, right? With my boy Addy. We was just in there building. He a creative, I'm a creative, you know what I'm saying? So we in there building off of each other back and forth. And I'm just like off the top coming up with ideas like that's really like significant to him and his organization and him as a person himself. Like I'm looking at him like I'm studying his style. I'm going on his Instagram, figuring out like what he's into. If he into sneakers, he's into like retro fashion. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like once I started looking at that and getting into that, that's when I'm like, all right, bet he like this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe other people like if I do it like this as well. So when they start catching on, that's like, yo, when band make it for you, it's just gonna be for you.
Right.
That's where the whole one-on-one label came from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of brands wasn't doing the one-on-one label before I started doing it.
Yeah, that's
you know
a fact. Yeah.
It's always been done like one of something, one of 20. Just like that come from like Supreme, Ye, old retro Nike,
Right.
the MJ sweat set. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All that, but like around this area, people wasn't doing one-on-one.
No.
One-on-one wasn't that wasn't a thing.
Nah,
So
you
what I
have enough to
did,
even do one-on-one, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So what I did was I amplified it. You know, and now you see everybody like, oh, this is a one-on-one.
It's a one-on-one.
You know what I'm saying? I don't be tripping on that because, you know what I'm saying, as a creative, what our job is to do is inspire the world because I get inspiration from the world. I can't never just sit in the crib and not go on social media if I'm about to make something. Like, before I make something, I go listen to an interview.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go through what's going on Instagram, on their Explore page, just to get some inspiration, whether it be clothing, just colorways, color wheels, sneakers, anything, music.
Yeah.
I go pull inspiration from different walks of life to put them all together and bring it within to like what Soley is, you know what I'm saying, expression. So that's really like getting key on to like detail. Like I'm looking at like, oh, Virgil made this like this, but Ye made this like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Gucci not really too fond of their style. You know what I'm saying? That's too weird, upper end, all the animals and stuff.
Extra.
That's not what our culture is. You know what I'm saying? Our culture is more so like finding a way to be expressive. Like when we was growing up, you could have on an all black fit and have on a new J's and you be good.
You be good, bro. I feel like it's expression in the simplest way.
For sure. That's what's beautiful about it. Is like you don't have to go wear 6-7 different top brands and then throw on some crazy J's. You can have on
a regular.
I always tell people, if I'm on summertime, I'm white teeing it, Soley shorts and some kicks.
That's all, man.
Cause it's just like, it resonates within the culture. It's like, all right, bet. Like, I understand. Like,
you good.
I understand.
You
like,
good.
he chilling.
I promise you can go anywhere with white t-shirts and some J's, bro.
You
go
good.
fit it on if you're nervous, man.
Let's go and check.
Go and check. You good, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
So that's really like with me, man. I just wanted to make clothing that was like, it could be wore at any event.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make something that you can wear it to prom or red and black. You know what I'm saying? You can wear it to the breezeway. You can wear it to the gym. If you're going to see a shorty, you can wear it there. You don't gotta wear it out like you meet her pops or something. You ain't gotta worry about it being like disrespectful.
Right, yeah.
It's something where it's just like how polo. You can wear polo just about anywhere. You can wear it off to a church. You know what I'm saying? They got t-shirts if you just want to rock one in the gym. You know what I'm saying? If you want to actually like dapper down, you can get a Ralph suit, button up. So you want to have some clothes that got some like, it actually got something that I can put it over here. I can put it over here. I can lace it over these J's. I can put them on with some slacks. I can do anything. You know what I'm saying? You want to make something that's versatile. You don't want to make something that's just like, this is for one kind of event. That's the worst thing to do as a clothing brand.
Yeah.
You only got something that you can wear to like one kind of event.
That's all you gonna sell too.
That's terrible. That's terrible. That's what you call you eliminating clientele, possible clientele. You know what I'm saying? All my clients don't wear hoodies. Some of them just wear crew necks.
Right.
All of them don't like the Soley plastered across. Some of them want it just right here. Some of them don't even want the Soley on it. They just want the SS heart up there.
Yeah.
Cause they think that's what's dope to them.
Yeah.
It's detailed. You know what I'm saying? It's just like creating a brand where it's like I can recognize it if it's just the symbol, the logo, or I can recognize it if it's like the full out custom.
Right.
That's what people want to know. People want to know if like, do I still have the same satisfaction if I get a piece that's not crazy expressive? If I can get that same satisfaction, I need that.
So going into like your symbolization, I see you got the smiley face, you got the world,
Sure.
and you got the heart.
Sure.
You know, those your main symbols. Talk about choosing those and just, you know what I'm saying, going into choosing those and what they mean and stuff.
Man, so with me, the heart off the rip has always been the representation of the love within the culture.
Real love.
Without a doubt.
That's
always, you know what I'm saying, just being able to connect with people, being able to share stories with people and like everything still be okay. The heart represents the culture and how it's spread it from here to across the way. And that's really happened through hip hop.
That's what the world means.
That's what the world is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the world is like the globe is the representation of unity. You know what I'm saying? Making sure it's like I can go anywhere in the world and our culture is there. Not just solely culture, but our culture is there. You know what I'm saying? Because being black is a culture within itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because within that culture, we got subcultures.
They love it too.
You know what I'm saying? They love it.
They love it.
They love it. You know what I'm saying? You got basketball. You got the sneaker culture. You got hip hop. You got fashion. You know what I'm saying? Cars, anything. You know what I'm saying? It's all different walks of life within our culture that has different pieces. So it's just like that's what the globe like represents. So that smiley face is strictly for good vibes. I don't never like bad energy around me. I got a real problem with like somebody around me and they being negative. Because what it does, negativity is like it's transferable. You ever been around somebody bad and then you be like, damn, why am I irritated?
Right, yeah.
It's a dark cloud. You know what I'm saying? Like when people come around me and they feeling bad, I try my best to cheer them up. Because I don't want it around me. Because what it does, negativity, you know what I'm saying, is a thief. It's still happiness, bro. And a lot of people don't know that. So like vibes can still happiness. You know
I honestly never seen you really like down like on some know what I'm saying? You always the light in the room, to be honest, on the court and all of that.
Got to.
So
I'm bringing the energy wherever it's at. I'm gonna bring the energy because it's like, man, we already like within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see you walking down the street, I don't know where you going, but I can be sure like wherever you walking, it's for you, and you going to get it, and it's for the benefits of making your life better.
Right.
So who am I to bring my negativity to you when you already probably got your own set of problems going on?
Right.
I'm not gonna do that, man. I'm here to enhance happiness. I'm here to enhance vibes. Like you need information. Sometimes you might just need how niggas we hype each other up. Like I'm trying to get like you know what I'm saying?
I like those.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just anything. Anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I be telling people, man, like you gonna come around me and we gonna do work. You can't be negative. You know what I'm saying? I've had plenty of people come around me like, all right, let's lock in. And they walk in. I be like, nah, man, let's hit the gym, see what it is, or hit a game and come back. Let's see where your head at. You know what I'm saying?
Light you up.
Let's see where you at, cause I want all the work to be, you know what I'm saying, positive, authentic. I want you to pull your creativity from a real place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, like I said earlier, I don't care about just making something that everybody will like. I don't care about clout. I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I like putting people on. I like making sure like if we gonna drop a series together, it's gonna be authentic. It's gonna be something that people gonna be like, yo, that new Soley Rock series.
Put that time on that, yeah.
Bruh. That jump was crazy. Like
we could do that.
You know what I'm saying?
I give you a call.
Ring me. I got nothing but time. You know, quarantine.
Yeah.
Nothing but
that's
time.
what's up, bro.
Nah,
really
for sure, man.
Feel it, man. But going into this, man. We're going to close it out with a little, you know what I'm saying? We're going to throw you some questions, just some randoms, you know what I'm saying? I was going to ask you a lot more questions, but, man, you really ran through them all without even me having to ask. So, you know, if you was listening, if you was paying attention, my man Bam definitely put you on game to a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not even about to go through all of that. We're gonna wrap it up. We're going to lighten the load, you feel me? Since we spreading positive energies and all of that, man. We're going to get right into it, my man. So, we got a lot going around with the league and everything. You know, they coming back and all of that, man. Who your team and who you got winning these playoffs?
Man, I got Braun winning the playoffs.
Oh, my God.
I got Braun winning the playoffs. I don't care about what nobody talking about. Braun ain't got to been on his bully in all the how many months. And this stuff going on out here. Braun coming back on his bully.
Thank you. So, we got that. So, I guess I ain't even got to ask who your MVP is.
Braun on his bully.
Okay.
Straight up.
We got the defensive player of the year. Who you got?
I don't even know. I ain't gonna count.
They gave it to Giannis, so I'm gonna keep it with Giannis. That's cool. And then
I really think he hype. I'm not gonna count.
Giannis hype?
I really do.
Giannis ain't hype now, but I don't think he deserves MVP.
I really think he's hype because I don't think he'll be. I don't know. I don't think he'll be that good in the West.
Nah. I feel like he is just because he is who he is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not taking nothing away from him. He's a beast.
But that's what I'm saying though. You can't whether you put that anywhere, he gonna do what he do. That's like Harden. You put him anywhere, he gonna do what he do. You put Braun anywhere, he gonna do what he do. You know what I'm saying?
That, but I just don't. I don't
know. Winning takes a team.
That's okay.
I'll
give you that. I'll give you that.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna do what he do, but winning takes a team.
Maybe I'm being too hard on him. He only been in the league for what, 5, 4?
Like 5-4, and then like the first 3 was like on some rookie style.
Yeah, okay. I'm being a little okay.
All right, and then we got this. This is the one I hate the most because I feel like they snubbed my boy, but I'm gonna let you answer. They gave it to Bam. You know what I'm saying? He a Carolina guy too. It's all love. So who you got for most improved?
Most improved?
Yeah.
Man, honestly, I don't know, man.
You gotta give me somebody. You already missed out on the defensive player of the year. I can't.
Most improved. It's so many nice.
But we talking about improvement.
I'm going DT, bro. I'm not gonna count, bro.
The Bull averaged 4 last year.
I'm going DT, bro.
This mug averaging 18 and 7 this year,
DT
bro.
off the chain. DT off the chain.
He changed up the whole culture of the Charlotte Hornets, bro.
I'm going DT, man.
Me? Like,
a lot of people, when they think about most improved, they automatically go to what's your boy name from the Trailblazers that got it? CJ. They think about the year before and the year when CJ got it.
That's right.
He's already nice.
Exactly.
He was already nice. So people, they always try to compare it. Like Shannon Sharp, always try to go like, remember the year CJ McCollum got it? He went from averaging 6, 7, 8 points to averaging 25.
Oh, bro, he went from averaging the 15s to averaging 25. You feel me?
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
That ain't no jump.
D-Tay was averaging like 4 in and out the G League to damn near being franchised. Come on, man.
How was that not the most improved?
That's most improved.
I'm gonna let that
That's
right
most improved, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Last question. Completely, you know what I'm saying? Just off topic. Who you got for your celebrity crush? Yeah, we gonna let you think a little bit. It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? I know you find somebody on the gram always, you know, that you gotta follow this chick right here.
Nah, I don't got no celebrity crush. My only crush is Jemiah, man, from Winston. Her name on Instagram, just Jemiah. She do lashes, you know what I'm saying? I need y'all lashes done.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna get them done by her. Just Jemiah extensions. That's my only crush. And my grandma. Those are my only 2 crushes.
Say that then.
Straight.
Say that then. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? We locking it down. Straight.
Oh, God. We locking it down.
We ain't got time for that.
Hang the jerseys up.
Hang the jerseys. It's time to come into retirement, man.
Earl Monroe. Stop playing.
Heard it, man. Once again, I want to thank my special guest, Bam Soley in here, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay intact with him, man. Cop you some Soley gear. Make sure you up to date and support our Carolina brothers, man. You know we out here doing the thing, man. Thank you once again for watching Jump Out the Porch, man. It's your one and only guy, Ruck Double I. I'll see y'all on the next episode, man. Real love. I'm biting out Red Richard Miller. Stay out my little brother business. Just know that they getting millions. Press.